3 times. What I'm saying? 3 times is a charm. Let me make sure volume is up. Volume is well up.
Can you hear me?
Right? So guys, we're waiting. Guys, please to come back on the live. The countdown begins to 2026. Happy New Year's Eve, everyone. Those of you who got frustrated and cannot return to your life, I miss you. But then try and catch us on the replay in your private time, right? Guys, again, apologies for that. It's a long time, Jackie. We should be getting this right. It is what it is. Reasons matters not when we want to get the show on the road. And so I will again say this is as real and as authentic as you can see with this preparation, right? Number one. Number two, I'm not quitting. I am not quitting. And so therefore, at all costs, we had to do it again. So 3 times a charm. Jackie, make sure you have some tea beside you for that cough. You have to always make sure when we're doing you have your water and your light. Yes. Follow what Diane does every time. And so guys, Aquamo, welcome. Jackie, the Christmas is out.
Come and gone.
Yes. Right? And believe it or not, 2025, as far as I'm concerned, just breeze in. Look at me, Jackie, just look back right now. 2025, breeze in. Breeze in, and it's winding down, Jackie. Right? I want to have quite a few things. Huh? True. Absolutely. And it brings me to with what we are closing out. So this guys literally is our thoughts on the year 2025, right? And as we say, we keep it real on life in Ghana. And we have quite a few things, Jackie, that we're going to go through. Yeah, Madam and I are going to go through that. And we want to cover everything. But I want to start off by talking about briefly dollar wine. Guys, remember the first time Madam Jackie and I came out with a line, our first line was on dollar wine, which is the sliding of the US dollar and the appreciation of the Ghana CDs. Well, the 31st of December 2025, this is where we are at right now. The dollar is under 10.7 Ghana CDs to 1 US dollar. The highest it went, Jackie, was almost 12. But guys, this is what I want to say to all of you. Right? This is what I want to say to all of you. We can't watch dollar wine, right? No. But what I'm going to say to you is this, that every step you step in Ghana, there's a cambio, Forex Bureau, Forex Exchange, and their rate is higher, right? And as we speak, they have rates going at 12 to 1. So all I will say to you is don't try to study dollar and the movements in a country. And I'm coming from the experience in Jamaica. It's just best to understand that you have things that you want to do, you have to go and do it. In Ghana, a lot has been a lot of noise, right? Some happy noise, Jackie, some not too happy noise about the CD being appreciated. And for those that said, hey, let me say what's going on. I'm going to leave you with this on the dollar wine, and Jackie, you can tell me what your thoughts are on it. Well, contrary to popular beliefs, whilst it is true that not the majority of Ghanaians earn in US dollars, there are significant amount who do. Ghanaians. Right. I have such a conversation. And the person said to me, wow, I've lost a third of my salary. And the staff were literally in tears when you had the search, right? And Jackie, I was like, what? They said, Diane, a third of our salary. So I said, what's going to happen? They said, well, you know, the boss is doing his best. That was number one. Number two, they said what is infuriating is the bank that they bank at, Jackie. Because the income comes in foreign, in the US dollars, so their US account. And let me, and to understand that you have a lot of people in business here, Ghanaians. They're not in government. They're not expats. They're not working with NGOs or American-based big organizations that you know.
Yeah.
This could be somebody like, you know, as I said, a little about micro business owner, right? That's the services that they offer is to the global space. And they will have a starting component of anywhere between 8 and say 15, right? And so therefore, based on how they earn their income, they choose to pay their staff. So the foreign exchange goes into their US account. Jackie, the person shared with me and said, Diane, what is infuriating is that I go to my bank and I'm trying to withdraw my US dollars. They don't want to give me. They're telling me that they can change the CD. I said, wait a minute. And I said, let me get this clear. Your income comes in US dollar to your US dollar account. They said yes. So therefore the live US cash is in your account. They said yes. So I said, that's interesting because my bank told me, and this is way before you had the dollar wine or the new administration. They said to me that, Madam, if you want to buy US dollars from us, we can only sell you if you are traveling with proof of travel. So we would need your airline ticket. However, if you have dollars in your dollar account, you can get it without a hassle. Exactly, Jackie. That makes sense. No problem. So I threw that back on her and I said, which bank is that? She gave me the name. And I said, you have the dollars, the raw cash. She said, yes. And after going back and forth, right? Because it's down there, you know, I'll take it just so. They were able to get their US dollars. So what they do, their US foreign exchange because they're getting more. So I am saying to you guys, whilst you may have some at the table that will back and say, come on, stop talking about wait, oh, you are so I want you to understand. Yes, just like in the land that I was born, Jamaica, 2.9 million. You have many persons that, based on the nature of their business, earn some income in US dollars. Yes? I was one of those as a multi-level marketer for the brand that I presented, which is a global brand. So it is two sides, right? When you come to that table, it's not everybody here. So they're having their concern. Not just go in and believe. That is always the diaspora and the people that with money and make up all this noise.
No, it's not. It's
I'm going to reiterate again, Madam Jackie.
Yeah.
There are many Ghanaians who earn their money.
Of course. Yeah. What happened? You froze up.
Right?
Okay.
So the light disappeared. What are your thoughts on it, Jackie? When it shuts up like that, I'm just continuing like it didn't break. What are your thoughts on it?
I was like, oh, I know you froze there for a moment. I was like, Diane, you're frozen. Anyway, we are.
And I continue.
So No, my concern is like I'm a little conflicted when it comes to the CD and the dollar also, because of course we all want a higher exchange rate, but you know, I'm very pro Ghana, so I always want what is best for the country because this is where I live, and I want the country to thrive. So knowing that the CD is strong will help the country to thrive. It will help, the government to help fix the infrastructure because we're suffering with things like that. So and at the same time, I want my money that I may be exchanging to be stronger. So for me, I just take it as it comes, Diane. But I do understand that people who are
I do. Double-edged sword. We will see. I think to you. I will say to you, Jackie, I don't run the sprint race. I run the marathon. Okay? It's always a marathon for me. It's never the sprint race. I tell you, Jackie, I'm not emotional and things. I have grown not to be emotional. I was emotional one time. It never served me well. So I remove feelings and emotions. What I'm saying that whatever happens, I look at not the sprint. Right? Life for me is not a sprint. Yes? And so when you're not feeling it in the light bill, you're not feeling it in the food bill, you're not feeling it in roadside, you're not feeling it in the water bill, then you have to ask the question, and it is a fair question. Because anything that takes in your country where you're living, if you earn a
it
dollar,
affects you.
you want
Right.
to be able to can put out something out of the dollar. So if
Exactly.
you're not feeling it at the pump, then I'm
Right.
saying, let me just hold tight
Yeah.
because I'm not here for the sprint
Yeah.
race. I'm here
Yeah. And
for
I've
the
seen
marathon.
I have seen some changes like in petrol. Petrol has gone down somewhat. I've seen some of the items in the supermarket have gone down, like you said. On the street is
Nothing
a
at
whole
all.
different story. On the
Nothing at
street is
all.
a
But
whole.
I'll say this to you. One of the things that
Mhm.
I do, Jack, is when I look at Ghana's local press, I go to comments. In the very same
Yeah.
section as in the very same manner with my own content, I go to comments. Context. When we speak,
Yeah.
let us speak. We'll always inject ourselves because we are experienced.
Mhm. Hello.
We have to be able to be mindful of what the majority is sounding. So we can't
Right.
remove ourselves. Yeah, because
Yeah. Right. I'm hearing you.
we're back again. Okay, we're back again. Jackie, before we move
Yes.
away from the dollar wine. So guys, we are hopeful, right? And I tell you, we're always hopeful, but we bring it. We bring it.
Yes.
Jackie,
Yes.
before we move on, can you tell me, share with us what's in the comments, what they're saying? And go through comments,
Sure.
please.
Sure. Well, let's see. Oh, Afro Carry Naturals said seems to have 2025 seems to have been the fastest year ever. Honey, we agree.
Yes,
100%. I blinked and it was over. It was fully over. What's
yes.
going on? Kev says hi, Kev. Percy,
Kev,
that's
Kev, I'm not going to follow them time. Jackie, I'm a people there. Kev and
okay.
Tay, enjoy yourself on a naughty to the business. But enjoy. One, two, Jackie.
Okay. Percy, that. that end, what are we talking about? Percy, we're talking about a lot of things today, but at the moment we were talking about the Ghana CDs versus the US dollars, as I'm
That's
sure you're
right.
probably caught on by now. And what's going on? Kev says it's not that it's strong in reference to the CD. It's the dollar is getting weaker.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
yeah, the
Kev,
dollar is
that
getting
CD
weaker.
is being appreciated. Okay, but the bottom line
Right,
is in 2022, the rate of exchange was 7 Ghana CDs to $1.
right.
Within a year and a half, we will
It
say
went
in
to
mid
15.
2023, the dollar, we saw the dollar going right up to like
Right.
30. Yeah. Heading
Yeah.
into 2024, boom, you're talking 14, boom, 15.
Right.
All right. We have a change
Yes.
of administration in December 2024. Then in 2025, yeah, when I returned from the States, boom, in April, I nearly dropped a half drop a ground. The dollar went
Yeah.
down. And then it's going up. So where we are here now, guys, is under 10.7. Okay, so we're just
Yeah.
saying that within the time frame, that was a big rise. But in Jamaica, we are accustomed to dollar wise. Yeah, when I left Jamaica in 2022, Jackie, the rate of exchange was 152 to 153. That's the bank rate to $1 US. As we speak, it went up to 161. With the aftermath of Melissa, and I'm watching that also, I am happy to say we are now at probably 158 to 1. 158 Jamaican dollars to $1 US. Yes. So we're holding tight, and that's a good thing. So when
Yeah.
you
It's
hear
good.
me talk about dollar wine, Ghanaians, and those who are here, understand that is with a position where we always look at it at both sides. Right? Nothing
Yes.
away about
Yes.
that. Right? I
Yes.
remember that content is what? It's not political. I don't care at
No.
the end of the day. I'm looking at the health of any country that I'm going to choose to call my own.
That's
And I
right.
will
And
hope that when
yeah.
leadership and governance, then that is their concern. Because Diane is promoting Ghana. Understand
Yeah.
that I am
And
promoting Ghana. So
that's what I was going to say to Diane is that the country, Kev was saying that it's that the dollar is getting weaker. Yeah, it's getting weaker, but remember Ghana is also getting stronger. So to me it's a little bit of both, and I'll leave it right there.
it's a little
It's
bit
not
of
one
both,
side.
Jackie, but we
Yeah.
must not lose sight of the fact, Jackie, but that cannot be a. So we
No, it
have to
can't.
find ways of adding our income. Yes or
Yes.
no?
No,
You
you're
have to
absolutely
keep it
correct.
100.
Of
We have
course.
to keep it
You
100.
have to.
The
You have
Ghana
to.
CDs, the Ghana
Yes.
CDs could go right now to 41. If you go on roadside, I can't buy on roadside like I used to buy before I want to buy from my locals on the
I I
roadside.
know
So
everything
big things
everything
to
is
tell
up.
them now. Come on,
Yeah.
Jackie. Come on.
Yeah.
Remember, I'm small business. I come out of
Yeah.
small business, darling. Yes?
Yeah.
So it is in Diane to support small business, and small business extends to the man or the woman in the street.
Yeah.
Eh? I sell a
Point taken.
coconut on the road.
Yeah.
I
Point
must buy
taken.
the bananas on the road. So if I'm
Yeah.
not feeling that in the pocket, I am saying I am waiting to feel it. So
Yeah.
I am not here for the sprint race. I'm here for the marathon. Okay?
Right.
Those who are
Yeah.
coming, different motives. Those who are here doing things, we want you to continue to do the business and don't watch it. Diane is living
Yeah.
in Ghana, watching for you and tell you at the end of the day, it's destination Ghana. Jackie, let
Yeah.
us move right into regrets. Let me
Yeah.
just start
Let
out
me
by saying Ghana has no regrets.
let me
I
take a
have
minute
no
to
regrets in making it destination Ghana.
let me
No
take a minute to
regrets. Jackie, what
acknowledge a
about
few
you?
people. Let me take a minute to acknowledge a few people because we do want to continue to acknowledge people that's on. Happy New Year from Diane M7254. Happy New Year to you too, dear. Um Ma- Manju says, "What up there, gals? We're ladies, thank you." Um, and we're doing quite
I'm good
well.
with guys. Are you from the South?
And hello from the Philippines. Hello, 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 hello from the
Hi,
Philippines. So I
Philippines.
just wanted
Hi,
to
folks.
say hello. I know you're watching from a long way. We appreciate you being here. Anyway, so
Yes.
Diane, let's continue. Thank you guys for joining and watching. So go ahead, Diane. Continue where we left off, please.
No, I spoke already. I have no
Oh,
regrets. We're going
oh,
straight
okay.
into the topics that on there. Do you have any
Oh,
regrets?
regrets that I didn't make any more money. That's my only regret, that I didn't make more money. However, no, none whatsoever in regards to Ghana or anything else in life. No, no regrets for 2025. Just looking forward to 2026, and I'm expecting it to be quite a wonderful year based on what I have in my pipeline. So, no
Okay.
regrets whatsoever, Diane. No
For
regrets.
my move, I moved, guys, again, for those who don't know, coming to the channel for the first time. And I'm going to ask you, please, to like up the live, please. If you're wishing us Happy New Year, do so with some likes. Okay, the algorithm needs to know that we are moving from where I was. I know my reasons to Ghana, and I have no regrets. Yes, I am still learning. Every day I learn. I'll never know it fully. It's a lot to absorb here in Ghana, and I'm all in. Yes, and so I'm making a life here in Ghana. And as I said, my business, all about consultancy services, is all about attracting you to Destination Ghana as a viable place for the Jamaican diaspora and anyone else in the diaspora. I don't care where you are, whether you're from Asia. I really don't care, to be honest with you. If you want to come to the continent and you're looking for a country, choose Destination Ghana. I may speak
Absolutely.
a lot in reference to Jamaica because there are similarities aesthetically and otherwise, yeah? And
Yes.
a whole lot of other things. But Diane is caters to everybody.
Yeah.
I don't, I refer to myself as a diverse lady. I'm diverse in every
Absolutely.
way you can imagine. And and that's really who I am, and I have to be true to myself. And I want to
Yeah.
give you good service. And I'm
Yeah.
still saying Ghana is possible, and you
Yeah.
can make it your reality, and I can guide you through.
Yeah.
However, there are things I'm not happy about. Yeah, and I've outlined them in the description. And I'm going to touch on, but again, I have one of the questions here. Do the challenges outweigh? I'm going to tell you, my challenges, they're not majors for Daniels. They're minors, but they're worth talking about because, again, what I may consider minor, there are persons may consider it to be a major. And if there are things that you can do to ensure, recall, I don't see why not. One of my
Yeah.
pet peeves, Jack, is when
Uh-huh.
I'm moving around and assimilating. I hear this too often. This is Ghana. This is Africa. I reject that. I
Yeah.
think it is insulting to
Very
to
much.
a country, to a continent, and to a race of people. I repeat, I reject it. Everything that is good is worth pursuing.
Yeah.
It may
Absolutely.
take some time, but it's worth pursuing.
Yes.
Yes?
Yes.
And so with that,
Yeah.
Jackie,
Especially
I
if
want
you know the
to
reason why you're here. Then yeah, it
uh,
is. Yeah. Did you
Jackie?
hear me? I said, especially if you know the reason why you're here, then it's absolutely worth it.
Yes,
You came far.
absolutely.
You know.
Yes,
Yeah.
and why is important? And that's another thing, guys. I really not promoting the emotions. Because emotions can run
Get
ragged.
get in the
Yeah?
they get in the
And
way. They get in the way.
yes, Jackie. And I think the content that I'm trying to put out, Madam Jackie and I with a lie, is there some things that may seem uncomfortable? Yeah?
Mm.
And but it's going to be spoken of. And we have to be able to understand as grown persons, yeah,
Yeah.
who wants to get in control of our emotions. Right? And I tell you this, Jackie, someone shared this with me when I was much younger, working in the corporate world, right?
Uh,
When I used to pick down about everything. Jackie, me used to sensitive, you see? If you look for me too hard, it's a problem. I mean, if you look for me too hard, this is a problem. But you understand what I'm
What?
saying? And I remember someone said to me, I want to get it right, guys. Bear with me. They said a blemish on the rose doesn't mean the rose doesn't smell good. Let me repeat. A blemish on the rose does not mean the rose does not smell good. Jackie, this was sent to me over 30 odd years, and I hold it there. So when Diane shares and speaks on certain things here in Ghana, that is now our home, and it may not sound palatable or may not be flattering, understand it's a blemish. It does not mean that the entire Ghana.
Exactly. Everywhere has
out
their
of
issues.
order.
Everywhere.
Right? You're out of order. I am so for me, Jackie, I'm looking at roadworks.
Oh, yes.
And guys, one of the things that stand out to me, Jackie, because I'm in Accra.
I'm glad
when
you touched
go
on
certain
that.
areas in Accra, and when
I
you
wanted
say
to say
that,
that.
Jackie, you think it's too Jamaica? Sorry, you think it's too Ghana? You don't see certain things in certain areas in Accra. So all I'm going to say, please, Minister of Roadworks, Minister of Infrastructure, right? Gold is doing very well. Spend some money at 2026. With roads.
Yes.
Because there are places and spaces in Accra that you have to wonder if you get it so perfect there, what really are what?
Yeah.
Jackie.
Yeah.
That's it for me for infrastructure. How you feel?
Yes. You know what? I actually feel very, very good about it. Here in Cape Coast, I see a lot going on. A lot of the roads that I had wished when I just came here, that listen, if they could just fix these roads, and now I see it coming into fruition. Like I feel really good. You know, over the holiday, I also traveled up to the Volta region. And listen, I feel like almost every major road in Ghana is getting an overhaul, Diane. Like I saw so much road construction. And as we know, when a country has good infrastructure, good roads, it makes moving goods and commerce and trade that much more desirable, and I remember reading about history of the United States, how they became so industrialized was when they built the interstate highways. So when I see those kind of things coming into Ghana now, I get so excited because it's like you can see what is to come. People and goods and services can be moved around very quickly. So I mean, it's good, and it's not even just major roads. It's a lot of the side roads, and they're doing a major highway project here in Cape Coast. Beautiful. So I'm very, very excited. Very excited about that, Diane.
That's a big point.
Yes.
That's a big point you touch on, because tying road works to commerce. That's what it is. That's what it is. That is exactly the reason. Because you're gonna save logistics, goods and services, logistics. You're gonna save, right?
Means a faster economy. A faster economy.
Because I remember in Jamaica, this is the economist, right, dude, and he was talking about a little island and speaking to the same thing, roadworks tied to commerce, right? How that, believe it or not, can affect your GDP positively.
Absolutely.
Jackie,
absolutely.
The little island on a 2.9, I tell you, it sweet me when we got the whole of Happy Park, the whole of that area with the flyover on the highway, going out of town, strictly to the road. Strictly to the road. But you have a choice. If you want go the long route and don't pay toll, you go the long
route.
If not, pass you pay toll. So Ghana, run the toll them. I hear toll on the way south of the toll. I have no problem because hello,
No.
Getting to where I get to in a shorter space of time and safe is plus for me, Jackie.
It will be wonderful. When I tell you, I'm looking forward to it. I am looking forward to it. There's a few parts of some of the roads that have already been paved and asphalted, and let me tell you, it's a nice drive. Very, very nice. So we're
And
definitely
it will
looking
save
forward.
also on your cars. The Uber
Yes,
vehicle
yes,
and less wear and tear on your vehicle, undercarriage,
yeah,
red
yes.
shoe, shop,
Oh,
the whole
you're telling
nine.
me? Believe me, I've been suffering with my vehicles on this road. Listen, every vehicle's undercarriage in Ghana is just gone. It's like, listen, that's a great business. If you have a business for those parts underneath, listen, you'll make a killing here right now. Believe me, you will,
That's
Diane.
true. That's
But
true.
we're definitely
That's
looking
true.
forward to these things. I know I am. I am definitely looking forward to seeing all of these improvements, being coming to completion and all of those things in 2026. I really appreciate what the big push that has been initiated by this administration. I really do. And the continuation of whatever was going on in the previous administration. So, that's definitely something to look forward to, and watching the country that I've been living in for the last 3 years really developing. It's exciting. It's really exciting, Diane. I don't know if you're excited like me, but I'm well excited about all of this. So
I'm going to tell you something. Excited. I came here in 2021. I made a decision. I know why I come here. That's a
yeah,
matter for me,
yeah,
my girl. A matter
yeah,
for me, It's
yeah,
my push is because the diaspora. That while some of
yeah.
them they don't want to accept that they're westernized on a level, yes,
Mm,
that they have lived away for such a long time that they don't even remember certain things in Jamaica. Right? I tell them my
yeah,
Jamaica experience can make some of these things I speak to be a minor. Yes?
yeah,
So it's not going to affect me to a level because there are much more that appeals to me here. Yes?
right.
But my market and target for the diaspora is coming in. So updating them to let them know what is to come, what is happening,
Mhm.
and that
Yeah,
they need to plant a seed now. Yes? Because
exactly.
you don't know, even though it will go far away, it's not going to have that same strength and power. Yes? So
Right.
don't just wait. If you're serious, the time is to move now. So that's
Yes.
where I'm at. My excitement is with persons actually coming in. Stop
Right.
bitching and moaning 24/7 where you are and saying you want
Yes.
to come here. And then when we
Yes.
are here and tell you about here, you start bitching and moaning about some things in Ghana. You gotta make a decision.
Exactly. Yes, and but that's my reasoning really behind the infrastructure, because a lot of people are hesitant because they're like, oh, this, all that. But let me tell you something, Diane. I remember way back when, and we're always going to use a point of reference as Jamaica, when Jamaica was not quite
Yes,
so developed, and how many people know were maybe being offered a piece of land here or there or somewhere else, and they're like, no, but there's no road, there are some reason thinking that development will not come. And now those same piece of land, me, you, but cannot buy it because the road actually did come. So, in what I'm saying is, I'm excited because I think it will help a lot of people who are on the fence based on the bad infrastructure to maybe make that decision and say, okay, you know what? Yeah, I can see it now. Now I can see it. So I'm going to go ahead and go. So yeah, that's why I'm excited, Diane, because I think if the excitement about Ghana continues, I do think there will be a lot of people making that decision to say, hey, you know what? Yeah, Ghana is a definite option, you know, or Ghana is my choice. Ghana is waiting for a lot of people. They don't just know and to invest.
what
Yes,
Jackie.
because make
We're
no
looking at
mistake,
the
it's coming.
investment.
Yes.
You know what it is, Jackie? I do not want God's willing. You're around years now. And you hear a same set of people saying, why is all the place looks up? Everybody take over. You had an opportunity, and we are giving you the opportunity to get a peace. That is what I try to get at, Jackie. We're tired of the same sanity. Yes? And I'm saying, if you come and look first and run the partner, run the partner, do what you need to do. But don't just believe that this is it. Because time goes by, as we say, not only so fast, Jackie. When I look around here, when I look at the different ethnic groups that are here, them a live and them a do them thing, Jackie, and them a walk and them a capture and them whatever.
Diane, believe me, I'll give you a good example. I'll give you a great example. A brand new, very nice Chinese restaurant just opened in Cape Coast, right around the university. So, what does that tell you? What does that tell you?
That's all I'm saying, Jackie.
Okay.
Jackie, we just want our people, if you're serious, it is worth you coming and look.
It is.
Not true, Jackie?
At 100%. 100%. 100%.
The next thing, Jackie, the next thing, sure, internet. The internet worse. So, Mr. Internet Minister, I am begging you. I don't know, I don't need the details, But I'm going to say this to you, Jackie. Already, I knew coming in that the data costs more in Ghana.
Yes.
And I can tell you guys, it costs more in Ghana than Jamaica. We're going to talk about those. And so, therefore, when you can say the alternative, Jackie, the alternative, Charlie, I'm paying 700 Ghana CDs a month. Again, where am I thinking? We're not catering. If you live in a country and you're providing that service, it must be for the masses who need it. And I'm saying you have sufficient, absolutely sufficient network providers that you need to get this right. I am saying that the internet, the connectivity is worse within the last 8 to 9 months I've ever experienced. And it is heart-wrenching. You have to fix that. Paying for data is one thing, but not being able to get not even an acceptable level of fluidity. And we're not way up in the mountain, Jackie, up in the sky. So I'm appealing. Please to sort that out. Because I also promote that you can come to Ghana and work online. So you can give Ghana a try. Right, Jackie? If you're not sure.
Yeah, you can.
Work. I've met a couple of persons that work, what they do is online. And they're here in Ghana working online. Right?
Yeah.
And so therefore, guys, in the aftermath of when you had during the virus COVID, there are many persons who are working from home. But in order for that to happen, you have to have internet connectivity. It has to be solid. You can't get it to work good 2 days and then 3 days, it pop down 4 days and you get the frustration. And it's not you're not getting back a CD. But that even a time may help in the moment, Jack.
No.
We are prime examples of trying to do this.
Yeah.
So I beg you. Wait, Jackie. Wait, hear me now. Wait again. Oh Lord, Jackie, what is that beg? Sure.
Huh?
Don't tell me.
Pacho.
Don't tell me, Jackie. I must know this. Pacho. Me Pacho. Me Pacho. Me Pacho. Internet.
Yes.
Connectivity. Sort it out.
Yeah.
With due respect. What you say, Jackie?
Diane, I agree. I don't know if yours is quite as challenging as mine, but I mean, and we try to switch between this network and that network, and sometimes neither one is performing. In some areas, I've realized that most people in Ghana have 2 phones. Because at any given time, you don't know which network is going to be working in the area that you're in. So, majority of people have two cell phones, one Voda, one MTN, and yeah, the network situation is bad. I read somewhere that there is another network coming in, but only for the Accra area. Hopefully, it might be better, and I think that's only fiber. It's a start, but we'll see
Yours
what
is
happens.
better. It is 2025, right?
Yeah,
Money they are gone. Me see the money. Me
yeah,
see the people with the money on the road. I am saying to you, unacceptable in 2025
yeah,
closing out. When I came to
yeah,
Ghana, Jackie, I was introduced to border, right? I don't know any
yeah.
better. Where I live, the border was problem. So I got the MTN SIM.
Uh
The
huh.
MTN SIM was fantastic. So I wrote
Yeah,
the MTN SIM and the telephone. Okay? Here
yeah.
I am now. Whatever happened when border changed to telephone, whatever's happened, MTN and Telecel are now husband and wife, right? The two of
Uh
them
huh.
in bed with each other. MTN what
Yes.
and border what and Telecel what sorry. What am I
Yes.
saying?
Yeah.
MTN what and Telecel what
It's
sorry.
true.
They are now husband and wife. So whatever daddy house have gone this up,
Yeah.
they patch up, make you sort it out. Connectivity is extremely
Yeah.
important. We agree on that, Jackie. It's as simple as that, We don't need a bag of chat for that,
Yeah.
Sort it out. And everybody can afford
Exactly.
Starlink, right?
Yeah. No,
Internet
no, not
connectivity must
everyone.
not be a luxury. And it must never become a
Yeah.
luxury.
No, and
Okay?
it shouldn't be. It shouldn't be. I mean, people need it for their livity here. I mean, literally, they need it for their livity. They need it for education. They need it for just about everything. I mean, I would say that in my opinion, my very humble opinion, I feel like Ghana is about 10 to 15 years behind with of the digital age. Sorry,
No!
sorry,
No,
guys.
Jackie, take that back. No. Jackie, take that back. No. Ghana bump on technology. Jackie, come on now, rehearse.
Uh,
It's just the data thing that you can
as
sort out.
far as system,
Jackie,
then in my opinion, as far as system
you
infrastructure,
have more on
as it relates to technology, yes.
you have roadside bank in America.
If they have
You have
what?
roadside bank in the West. There's no roadside bank in
No,
Jamaica.
but there's Cash App, there's Venmo, there's all these other things that you don't need
You
to go
cash up
outside
on
of
your
your house.
menu. Can you go if you run out of money, Jackie? Can you go up on the roadside in America?
Hmm.
I was there last year and pull up to somebody and try. No. Okay, I am going to compare.
But
You
you have an
can
ATM
compare.
machine
I
on
am
every
looking at
corner.
Jamaica.
No,
I am
but
looking
here's
at
here's the
coming out of
difference.
Jamaica and coming here.
Uh-huh.
And I did your boots on the ground. Let
Uh-huh.
me get back your memory, Madam Jackie. And in a 2 second you run, you get your Ghana card quick as that.
Hmm.
Back a yard, you can get that 2 seconds. In a
No,
Florida, in a
no.
New York, you can get that 2 seconds. Boom!
No, there,
And
there there are some things that are better, but I feel on on the large scale system wise, I'm hands down. Yeah.
like what, Jackie? Give me an
Okay,
example,
so you
please.
don't have Momo, but when you go to the grocery store, you can do cash back off of your debit card. So to me, it's almost the same thing as you doing when you go to CVS or whatever. You do cash back on your card. You're like, okay, I want back 50 or $100, and you can get it. And we have much more access to ATM is inside just about every single store there. So to me, it's that's the technology side of it. You know what I'm saying? Where you're not facing a person and using this. So yeah, and maybe it's a system that I'm used to, and I'm not saying that it's not a
Yeah,
good system. I'm
yeah.
just saying when you tie technology to it, no, I still believe that they're well behind. I do, because I've been using technology so long. My
Okay.
my expectation is
Yeah.
you know like yeah, and not to take anything away
Okay.
from Ghana, but yeah,
All right,
that's
Madam
that's my
Chief.
belief.
Well,
That's my
for
belief.
Madam
I'm going to
Chief,
stand by
we
that.
behind, right? And
Yeah,
even
I'm going to
though we
stand
may be
by that.
still behind, but for Diane, I am think we are advanced. And I guess I
Yeah.
am behind in so many things. So maybe it speaks. Maybe it speaks.
Yeah, you
Because some
know,
of the
like
things
I'm
that
just like
come
boom,
just
boom, like get it done. Like
too fast.
come on, fast, fast, fast. Yeah, like it's not
Okay.
fast. It's like
I understand,
so.
Madam
Yeah,
Jackie.
this is the speed at which things can be done.
Yeah.
However, I must say that yeah, you know, I am still impressed with a lot of the things
Well,
being
you know
done.
something, guys? Diane is love cash country. Me don't like the card. You understand me? I really don't like the card. So Jamaica is a cash, they're pushing, Jackie,
Uh-huh.
very nice and something. But coming here to Ghana, when cash are king still, I love that type of thing, right? Because card up your dead anyway, they can't manage certain things. But Jackie, point well taken. And I
Yeah.
can just imagine because even when I see you and you're doing some things on the phone, I see go backward. And I'm like, Jackie, what let me tell you, that is it's a lot for me.
It
So
seems like it.
yeah, but
Yeah.
it's like so I understand that. I understand that part. Jackie, let's move to sanitation. What you feel about sanitation?
Yes.
It needs to enforce, Jackie, it have to enforce now, It have to enforce.
It needs to. It does. It really really does, Diane. And yeah, like I said, I traveled over the holiday. I traveled over the holiday, and yeah, I mean, I am, I'm very flexible, so I roll. I can roll with whatever, and but
We can't
sometimes
rule. You know that. We can't
that
rule.
is challenging. I mean, sometimes you have to go squat in the bush on the roadside, especially if you've been drinking a lot of water and coffee. I mean, what other option do I have? You know,
Then I like unity and thing, I mean, I look for the list of them in the bush. So, just like I'm not
listen,
clapping on the, I'm looking for it's a spear drama.
yeah,
God, I beg you,
that I told my them
enforce
have
it.
some portable toilets. They have some portable toilets that the collapsible toilets that them sell on Timu. I asked my sister to bring one for me when she's coming because it's very good and very very sanitary. But that's one of the main things that really need to be improved in the country. But I see a lot of initiatives that are being done to address some of the sanitation issues. Um, there's a few people online that I watch and that are really pushing forth initiatives to help to clean up the country as a whole. And I do feel like it's cleaner. Even in Cape Coast here, I see a lot of road cleaning. I don't know if it's for the holiday. It's very possible because you normally don't see it until certain time of year. Just like in Jamaica when they paint the bottom of the tree them um, at Christmas time, so that everything looks pretty and and clean for the holidays. But then sanitation is definitely a big
I,
issues. But I do see some small improvement, not with the toilets and things like that, but just with the environment. What are your
what
thoughts?
I can tell you this. It's not the initiative. That's a challenge from Dan's perspective, right? I
Mm.
also watching the news. I'm looking at what government does the works on the road.
Oh, I don't
And
think
I
they're
was
doing anything.
heartened to see a lady, MP could be minister, and it is agreed. Enforcement, Jackie, you can go clean up till you blue. If you wipe your sock and as the back turn, you mess it up back. That is unacceptable. And
It
so
is.
it is enforcement. What I have seen that they have done in cleaning up. You see all me, Jackie? I let's create a situation, a scenario. Guys, try to take the vision. I'm Ghana people. We clean and we put it on and everything look fabulous. Jackie, I want you to listen. Guys, listen to Diane carefully. You see me come back here now 1 week and the place look like we never did what we did.
Yeah.
Jackie, Madam Jackie, enforcement must
Yes.
prevail in Ghana.
Yes.
It is
Enforcement and
enforcement
providing
that
the
needs
necessary,
to be done.
Yes, the government
This
has to
is down
provide
to
the
a
means
people.
to maintain.
A people now. Guys, you have to love the country enough to understand cleanliness is next to
Yeah.
godliness. Over 70% of the nation are Christians like myself. Cleanliness is next to godliness. You cannot have any government
Because, yeah.
spending resources and clean out this, clean out that, only for you to go back and mess it back up. Well,
It's true.
you have to
No,
figure out
it's
what
true, and I
enforcement.
think that's where, and I
You
think
have to
that's one
figure
of
out
the
what
reasons.
enforcement.
Maybe, I think that's one of the reasons maybe that the government may have just given up because there's no. I think you and I talked about this before regarding the maintenance culture. You do it today, and yes, it looks great, but no one really takes pride in the fact that it looks great. It's just like, okay, so what? And then tomorrow you'll see somebody throw a plastic bag or a plastic bottle, and there's no initiative. I'll give you an example. I have many examples because I do my best. The other day I'm trying to dispose of some plastic bottles, Diane, and I couldn't find any. I took it to one place where I used to take it. They're like, no, we don't want them anymore. You know what I did? I called the EPA. I went on Facebook and I befriended somebody that works for the EPA. And I called him and I said, listen, this is what my problem is. I need somewhere to dispose of these bottles. And I can't find anywhere that will take them. So I brought them to the office. He said, bring them here. So I brought them to the EPA office in Cape Coast. And from now on, that's where I bring them. I'll take them there and drop them off.
Awesome.
Because what am
Awesome.
I supposed to do with these plastics? I feel bad just releasing them into the environment because what do? They burn them. It's bad for the environment. I'm not the biggest
Jackie,
environmentalist, but my God, I'm trying to do my
true.
little part. You
Jackie,
know?
I do my part, but I'm going to tell you this. Government, no government can hold up them hand and get
No,
frustrated. There's a thing called
no.
deterrent and enforcement. And
Yeah,
if I drop a fine for you,
that,
more than what you
that's
may
what has
earn
to
for the
start.
day, remember me tell you. And if you don't pay the fine, you know what will happen. Remember me tell you,
Exactly.
deterrent work,
That's
right?
the
And you
minute
have
you
those
start
out
giving
there
people
that enforce
pockets.
it. You hear what I'm telling you?
Yeah,
That's all enforcement.
yeah.
Eh? I
Yes.
watch an exercise.
That
And I
is
watch an
important.
exercise with the people them out in the market with the minister. And as you turn on, you come mess up at the place. Jackie,
It's true.
after I done ball the way my bets, when I drop a fine panel and collect it,
It's true.
let me tell you, man,
They have to. It
Jackie,
has to start at that level. It has to start at two different levels: the enforcement, then, and it has to start with the newer generation, with the children. You have to teach them from now about sanitation. Otherwise,
absolutely,
you're bringing
Jackie, big
forth
point,
a generation of the
big
same
point.
thing. It will just continue on and continue on and continue on.
Yeah,
So, I mean, we look at other countries like Rwanda and maybe parts of Ethiopia and so on that are clean. It starts at that level. Like, listen, get these children up there and let them
true.
clean. Let them see a clean environment. Give them little grass for playing on instead of the dirt. Like we have to start doing, you know,
What
yes,
you find the people, the money that you're gonna find, you're gonna find
use it to
plenty. That's how
improve the
they
environment.
part enforcement
Yes,
and use
yes,
it to put it back in creating
exactly.
spaces. Yeah,
Yeah.
and
Yes,
try to. I don't need to tell you a
exactly.
job. Everybody bright and bright. Do your thing.
Yeah,
Do your thing.
exactly.
Yeah.
Create concrete. I told somebody, here's a joke. I told somebody that they need to put receptacles like trash bins and so on. The person said, oh, they'll just steal them. I was like, what? They're like, oh, they'll just steal them and take them home. And then next thing you know, it's gone. So I said, build concrete ones. Because many cities in the US, you have cement receptacles that have
Yeah.
things inside. And you just put a plastic bag in there and you have somebody come around and take the trash. But I
Yeah.
feel like, I
Yeah.
don't know. I'm hopeful. But when you talk about fines, we were talking before about roads and stuff, Diane. And I don't know if you remember, or in fact still today, when you give certain people good roads, the death toll goes up because now we have good road. Remember in Jamaica, And even to this day, because now you have a very good road and you can speed and so on and so forth. So I will also again implore Ghana to come up with a system that will deter people from speeding and causing road fatalities. Because once the road is there, Diane, you can best believe
I am seeing
that
some things on the road when I in the
already.
Uber that Jackie, I don't know. Because
Yeah,
as a driver in Jamaica, some of the stress I go through when I drive it. Between the
yeah,
shouting, the horn. I don't know to drive without a horn, and the
yeah,
braking, right?
yeah.
And so I don't like to drive. I like to be driven.
Right,
But
right.
I am stressing out some of these
Yeah,
Uber drivers because I have to warn them and say, look here, and I, again, well, let me come out of the car. I said,
yeah,
number one, you're going to slow
yeah.
down because you're now driving for the lunatics who doing some crazy things in broad daylight. Jackie, I can just imagine at night time if the
Yes,
risks
there's
that
no
they take
adherence to
when
laws.
they're driving in the day.
Yeah,
So, Ghana driving, guys, I'm telling you right now in the global space, when I came here, it wasn't that bad. Okay? Coming up to 4 years, it's insanity, right? And I don't know why the police don't stop them and take them off the road and lock them up. Because Jackie, I'm
no,
seeing accident
I
right
know.
in front of my eyes and I say, what's going on? So we need some enforcement where that is concerned,
We
Jackie.
do.
But
We do.
that can't stop progress and
No.
good road of progress, right? But you have to deal with them and deal with
Exactly.
them properly. Deal with them and deal with them
Exactly.
properly, so
Deal with
they
them
feel it,
properly.
darling.
Yes,
Yes.
Darren, let me pause here for a second to acknowledge one of our very loyal, very loyal subscribers, Synovia Ridley 3229. We always see you on, so thank you so much for joining us.
Hey.
I want to wish you a very, very, very happy and prosperous new year, and hope that you continue
Yeah.
to join us going into the new year. We have lots to talk about. Thank you so much for the love. Thank you for the like on here. I see you. I see your hearts. So thank you so much.
Bless you.
Yes.
Jackie. Jackie, see
Yes.
somebody
Yes.
write something long. That's a long sentence. A long
It's it's
paragraph. You
it's
read that, Jackie?
it's it's Synovia. Synovia. She's been
Ah,
commenting, so I have to take a moment to acknowledge her. Let me read some
where
of
is
her
she
comments
over
here.
based? Where is she
Synovia.
based?
Synovia, let us know where you're based. Where you're based out of. Put that in the comment. Just maybe the city and state. And what she said was, "I wish the Ghanaian people would take more pride in their country. Please pick up the trash and not throw it on the ground." Yeah, yeah, we all try,
Darling,
but
I see that enforce it. We're going to
yeah,
get there. It's just
yeah,
enforcement. We're going to get
it
there.
will. It will. It will. I have faith. Like I said, I do see, some. And Afro Carry Natural says hi from the UK. Hi, Afro Carry.
Yeah,
I saw you
okay.
on the live earlier. When we were having some technical difficulties. Um, Thank you for rejoining. Thank
Yes.
you for rejoining. We're gonna get it together. Hopefully, Ghana will get it together too with their internet in 2026. We are definitely here for it. Um,
No, you have to come.
but
It's Ghana. Ghana will say. Ghana will say. Ghana will say.
yeah,
No
we're
watch
here.
no
We're
fear.
here. We're here.
Destination
We're here.
Ghana. We want you all here. Right? And we want it. Whether part time, half time, too many time. We want you here. And we want you to invest. Jackie, you want to ask our people, if anybody has any question they want to ask of us as we close down 2025? Any questions you want to ask of us, guys? Atlanta, will be a fun time. Nice one.
404.
Who that? Jackie, see somebody smiling with hearts? Is kisses that? Who that kissing us? Ah,
Synovia. It's Synovia. It's Synovia. Oh,
sit down
Afro
there.
Carry, you
Come
are
to
Natalie's
Ghana.
sister. Hi,
Come to
hi,
Ghana so
Afro
we can all
Carry.
hang out. See?
Yes, Afro Carry, Natalie's sister. Hi, I hope you enjoyed the photos.
Oh, Natalie's sister. Hi, sis.
Yes,
Listen, tell
yes.
your mom
Afro
that she
Afro
needs to come to
Carry.
Ghana. Okay? I spoke, Natalie spoke to me about something. Please, we're waiting on you to come to Ghana. I'm glad you're on the
Yeah,
line.
I know. I know. I know you saw the pictures from when she and I went out, so I hope that encourages you to come to Ghana, Miss Afro Carry Naturals. Yes. And in fact, I'm going to give her a call when I get off this live, just to wish her a happy New Year. So yeah, for me, closing out the New Year, just really looking forward to us continuing this collab, Dan. I really enjoyed. I
Oh,
enjoy
oh yes.
bringing all of this realness to the people, to those who want it, and really looking forward to still being here in Ghana. I'm looking forward to my sister coming. She's still coming.
I need a cheese crunchies. Jackie, me need
Yeah,
a little cheese crunchies.
I know, and I need
Please.
my salt, and I need my saltfish. So,
Lord God, Jackie,
Pauline,
me
if
need
you're
so much
watching, please
cheese.
hurry up and come and bring my saltfish. Thank you very
And
much.
please, Pauline, please, because I told Jackie and Kate, this is
Yeah.
my little supermarket here. Please, I need a little cheese crunchies. Diane, I need a little cheese crunchies. I want some chips, banana chips, but I'm not going to overload you because there are other
Oh,
food chips separated for me. But I really need my Jamaican cheese crunchies. I also want a
yes.
little round bun, but I'm not going to stress you out with a little round bun. The cheese
Please,
crunchies.
listen, please don't stress my sister. Don't stress out my sister. She's been going through a lot. She's ready to come. Don't stress her out.
Dan, as I texted, that guy's Dan, and sometimes look how Jackie, Mr. Jackie, remember the cheese crunches, remember the Jackie's dynasty, Jackie's dynasty. I can just see
I'm
her
telling
like,
you.
Lord, that's Dan and for you guys. But Jackie, I mean, I'm glad we reconnected. Yeah.
Yes,
It's
absolutely.
easy. We flow easy because we know who we are, we know ourselves, we're good. You know what I mean? We take the
Yes,
good, we take the
yes,
bad, we're back broad,
yeah,
if we need
absolutely. Yeah,
it knows that's who we are. And
yeah,
I'm enjoying what we're doing thus far.
yeah.
And if it's just one person that we reach, that's a
Yeah.
lot.
It's worth
Yeah.
it. Yeah,
And getting into 2026, I'm walking into my destiny. You're going to be walking into your destiny too. And our collab, we're moving into our destiny. We want to offer good quality service for those who want an option
yes,
to Jamaica, the Caribbean, or the West. We are here. And
yeah,
no matter where we are, whether you have to chip out for a while or so, we're going to ensure we keep up the live. And
yeah.
it's good working alongside you. I think we keep it
Thank you.
real. We keep it even more real off the live, guys. We're not gonna make it all real,
I know.
Maggie and I get it. But
Diane,
but
our
it makes
2 hour
it good.
conversations, 2 and 3 hour.
Jackie, no, Jackie, that's not bad. Guys, when
Oh.
Madam Jackie and I reconnected, guess how long we spoke for on the phone? Can anybody
That
guess?
was a marathon.
Jackie, I'll
Yeah.
be on marathon. Guys, we spoke for 8 hours.
I thought it was 9. I thought it
And
was
then,
9.
well,
The
probably you
phone
get
did
it
cut
right
off and we came back.
9.
It was 9 hours 9. The phone did cut off and we come back.
Without any problem.
Yeah.
And then, guys, we'll call back for the call back. And I'm telling you in the conversation, eat dinner.
Yes.
I had a shower and the
Me
conversation
too.
go. It was
I
a
know.
fabulous reconnection, and we will
Yeah.
continue, Jackie. And I look
Yes.
forward that doors open, continue to open for us, and that we
Yeah.
stay true to who we are,
Yeah.
walk in integrity, character matters,
Yeah. Yeah.
substance over hype.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
Yes.
you may not
Oh
like some of
yes.
the things we say,
But
but
they're
remember, we tell
necessary.
you it's coming from love and truth and keeping it real. Because we don't want to trick
Yes.
nobody. Not true, Jackie?
Exactly. Yeah. No, we're not into playing games or any of those shy things that can happen. can happen. So we're telling you guys, be careful. Be careful out there. Be very, very careful. There's a lot of shiesty characters. And, I don't know if between Diane and I, we could be any real. What you see is what you get, to be quite honest. On a serious note, what you see is what you get. There's no fluff. There's no hypocrisy. It's just, it is what it is. And we're going to tell you like it is. I mean, I don't know what more people could actually want, than
True.
that level of transparency. Is either yes or no. That's it.
Yes.
We're always here to help, and it will always come from a good place, and always want to make sure that we have a client who's satisfied at the end of the day. That's what we're here for. Satisfaction.
Absolutely.
To make sure that you have a good soft landing in Ghana. Boots on the ground. We don't play.
Absolutely.
We don't play. I'm just letting you know.
No.
We don't play.
No.
Yeah.
Not at
Yes.
all.
Oh,
Jackie, is there
and with that
anything you
being
want to
said, we
promote?
have a question. Sorry.
Yeah.
With that being said, we have a few questions and comments, and these are our normal, regular viewers. So I always want to try to make sure we address anything. Synovia, you said there are not enough Jamaican restaurants in Ghana, but you like Ghana. Well, there are a few more. There are some coming up. But Ghana is so big. Ghana is big. So remember, Ghana is more than Accra. Ghana is also Cape
Absolutely.
Coast, Kumasi, Ho,
True.
Eastern region, Koforidia, Afenia, Abri. There's so much about Ghana, So remember, Ghana is not Accra. You may find maybe about 4 or 5 now in Accra, and there's a few here at Cape Coast as well. So keep that in mind. It's very, very big.
Yeah.
And then Afro Carry says, what are the top 5 businesses that diaspora could start in Ghana that would flourish? We'll take that one offline.
Yeah.
There's so many, because when you have a developing country, it always presents so much opportunities to fill gaps.
Correct.
That's you really have to look at. What is your skill set? What exactly is it that you're offering, and what gap can you fill that you can do sustainably and effectively? So, that one, would have to take offline and discuss exactly what it is that you need.
Remember, Jackie, Afro Caribbean, you can look at what we spoke. Remember, we touched on when we did investment.
Yes.
We touched on 1 or 2 things, and I think if you go back to those lives that we did the series on investment, then you can get a little idea, but understand that if you're, these are stuff where we say businesses where you have to be present, and you have to look at the role you want to play. You see, and so that's a big thing when you're looking at a small service-oriented business, for want of a better word. But we covered some of those things on our investment, so I will ask you to just check on that over the little New Year's Day holiday, and so and so. There are other things, real estate, Jackie, would be on that. Absolutely. If you want the product and promoting Greenwich Park. Jackie looks at, and we're looking at persons who may need rentals. Jackie looks at that if you're looking at Central Region. I do here in Accra. We also want to get our tour on the ground, Jackie. We're hoping to have, if it's even minimum persons coming in for March, a tour. That will be a good time to visit Ghana and see. But I think a big thing, Jackie, is many persons may not do what you and I did. You know what I mean? And when I say you left Jamaica, boom, Gambia, you say you step from there, you reach out to my channel, and boom, boom, boom. I came 1 entry, pack up everything. You're not going to have the majority that's going to act with that type of uncertainty and unknown movements. Yeah. And so we recognize that. And that is why we will work alongside with you on the type of transition you want to go through. But what Madam Jack and I are saying, that you can invest in something if you have some money. Your money certainly can work for you until you decide whether you want to be in Ghana half time, full time. or part-time.
Yeah,
And so for
exactly.
2026 for me, Jackie, I am big on for these guys. You know, you put on a little
Yeah,
money every year, your money is not really they are it's not compounding
it's
as you would like.
right.
Yeah, Jackie?
Yeah,
And I'm
exactly.
saying that you can get involved in certain investments here without physically
Yes,
being here, where your money will appear as if those investments will appear as if it's compounding. Yeah?
right. Yeah,
And reach out to us and we can tell you how
absolutely.
that can become your reality.
Absolutely. Yes. Yes.
Anything else
There
you
are
want
lots
to
of
talk about, Jackie?
opportunities. Yeah, again, I always like to expand on what you're saying. Like there are definitely lots of opportunities. And there are many opportunities, especially within the real estate realm, that you don't necessarily need to be here to do that. You just need to make a decision
True.
on if that is the route that you want to take. You know, that is something that uh, Diane and myself can totally handle for you on the ground, as well as, if you feel like you want to be here, then that's fine. Even if you're here, we'll handle it for you, um, on the ground. So there's lots of opportunities. I have some things that I'll be sharing later on that I'm also working on, Dan. So for
Okay.
the Cape Coast area, very, very exciting. Very exciting.
Nice.
Yeah, yeah, really, really exciting stuff. So thank you for those questions. Afro Carry said the tour sounds lovely, but no slave dungeon. It saddens me, but certainly the lovely places in Ghana. Um,
Oh, absolutely.
I'll
Absolutely. I
agree.
have not been and I
I
have
will
no
agree with
intention of
you.
visiting.
Yeah,
I have no
I've
intention,
been.
and I refer to it as the dungeon too. But persons who
Yeah,
Jackie have reached out to me, and I let them go. I take them there, and I hang out at my favorite little spot in the
yeah,
craft market. I have a favorite
yeah.
friend,
I
little
know.
friend there, and chill out. But no
I've
problem.
been. You know.
Yeah, but to each his
Yeah,
own. I'm
I've
gonna take
been
you.
because I've taken
That
people
to me,
there, visitors.
Jackie to each his own. You know what I mean? Now
Yeah,
I
I would
know
never
my
go
why
again.
in Ghana is different
I would never go
from
again.
another person's why. I'm
Yeah,
here.
yeah.
If you tell me you want to do this, it's not what I think you need to see. I am here
Right.
to do what you want without explanation.
Exactly.
That's how I do
Exactly.
it. Me
Yes.
not like
Yes.
if
And
you say you want to go to yes, sir, it is for me to take it here. I don't need to say to you, well, you know what, I don't, it's not your
right.
business. It is for Diane
Yeah.
S to take. My only concern
Right.
is this is a
Up to you.
cost. Can you afford
Yeah.
it? You know what I mean?
Yes.
I don't do
Yes.
lectures. I am not a professor
Exactly.
or anything like that.
Yeah.
All aboard consultancy services is very clear what I
Yeah.
do and what I offer. And I don't want to go beyond that. And I think my whole
Exactly.
content for those who have been following me, you can say Diane S has been true to form in what she shares. I
Yeah.
really don't go on that at all because that's my why.
Yeah.
One of my whys of
Exactly.
being in Ghana. Jackie,
Yeah.
I'm heading to church for New Year's Eve. And New Year's Eve, no matter which country I'm in, sees me there bringing in the New Year's Eve then.
Yes.
And Jackie, all I can say, Jackie, all I can say, I'm a year older, right?
Me
Still go
too.
on Friday over the things when we're going out, going.
I know. I'm
Jackie, eh?
every
What you
year
say,
in Ghana
Jackie?
makes me a year younger, so I won't agree with
Thank
you.
you,
I'm a year
right?
younger.
We intend to age like fine wine, not like dried up
Yeah.
fruit. So I'm telling you guys, drink some liquor.
Yeah.
This just make me operate.
Yeah. Wow.
Jackie, I think that is one of the things that I appreciate about it. Because I can't take that stock. Never tell you
Yeah.
that right now.
Yeah.
Energy. You make your energy so much. You have to have some light.
Of
You have to
course.
have
Of
life.
course.
You will have some down times, Jackie. You have
Of course. Oh,
experience. You're a
everybody.
testament to certain things. But
Yeah.
Jackie, I cannot be around people, socialize.
No.
Business different, because I'm socializing with you if I'm carrying on certain business. But
Yeah.
Jackie, I don't want to be around people that moan and grow,
I
have
have no
no
place
sense
for it.
of gratitude for anything at all. and they're living, they're walking dead. They're just dead.
They're just
You're
miserable,
not
Diane.
something that
Them
long.
just miserable. Everything about them just
Yeah,
miserable. I can't do it.
depressing. And if you
No.
laugh, Jackie, then vex when you're laughing. If you have any energy, they want to bring
Yes,
you down.
I know. You know
Guys,
what I call them, Diane?
let us be
I call
thankful
them
for life.
energy vampires. They're energy vampires. That's what they are. They're my energy vampire.
Like
No
the
place in my
sucker.
life. No, I don't deal with
So,
energy vampires.
no, right? Age, guys, is a natural occurrence. It's
Yes.
literally what you have inside. You could be in a wheelchair and
Yeah.
have more energy than somebody who is totally able and can do. And so
Yeah.
for 2026, I transfer some of my energy, right? I'm
Yeah.
good and have some bad days, but guess what? But
Yeah.
I have to get it. Not you, Jackie, by the end of the day.
Absolutely. Yeah, man. Yes.
Guys, some of you ladies, gents, that you believe that because in a particular age range you can't come all the way to Africa. Let me tell you something, come.
Uh,
For those who talk about the plane ride too long, I drop in some word here now. Drink
yes.
something on the plane and it knock you out. And then
Take
when you wake up, you laugh.
some melatonin, something. Have a couple glass of wine and just go sleep. By the time you wake up, you're like, oh, I'm in Ghana. Listen, you'll be okay. You'll be
We
okay.
here for you. Whether you're 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, come on
50.
over. Jackie,
Come.
I'm going to take the last few minutes, seconds. I want to thank all of you guys that have subscribed to the Diane's channel. I want a special thanks to those who have been rocking with me from 2002.
Yeah.
Guys, Jackie, I have persons who tune in to my content from countries that say, wait, is all the way there you are? Guys
Yeah.
outside of the top, USA, Ghana now in number 2 position, kick out UK number 3, right? Canada number
Yeah.
4, Jamaica number 5. And when we go down, Jackie, we're going down, we have South Africa. Nigeria, big up to you down in Nigeria. South Africa, big up South Africa, right? Jackie, I
Yeah.
have China in the mix. Big up who over out in China,
What?
Japan. It's really
What?
amazing that small channel as mine that I have couple subscribers,
Yeah.
viewers that's coming out from far, far out.
Yes.
What I am doing, and then with you collaborating, it's
Yes.
informative,
Yes.
and it for those who enjoy what we're doing. They're getting
Absolutely.
information or something they laugh with us.
Yeah.
Each and
Yeah.
every thousand. I know it's content we need. We're doing our best. Please help to
Yes.
grow this channel. And you have to grow Madam Jackie's channel also. In the
Yes.
description, Madam Jackie's channel is right there. Just click,
Yes.
just click
Just
subscribe.
subscribe. Yes.
If I have 3,000 subscribers, I am saying to you, my God, let Madam Jackie get 3,000 subscribers.
I
One,
know.
2, 3. Yeah,
I
my
want just get
subscribers
me to
should be
1,000.
Madam Jackie's subscribers.
Yes. Yes. Oh
So,
yes. Please
so
go
the team
and
said,
subscribe. Yes, go and subscribe and chat
thank
with
you.
me. Reach out to me. Yes. Yes. Let's
Do,
engage. Let me tell you guys
please.
all
Do,
about
do.
Ghana and how lovely it
All
is.
about Ghana. There.
You know?
Guys, that's
Yeah.
it for me, Jackie. Anything else you want to say to close down? Now we've been on here for over an hour.
Oh yes. A lot more than an hour. A whole lot more than an hour. But all I
Can't
want to
hear
say is
this.
I wish everybody who comes in contact with this content a very happy and prosperous new year. And I always remember that I was watching Oprah Winfrey one time and she said, if not now, when? If not now, when are you going to make that decision to come to Ghana?
Yeah.
Reach out, make a decision. You know, life, time waits on no one. Um, you know, make a decision. Ghana is here waiting for you guys. And we are living testament that no matter your age, no matter your background,
Yeah.
no matter your passport, Ghana is definitely a place to be considered. You know, um, it's a wonderful destination, peaceful,
Yeah.
and the people are warm and welcoming for the most part. So
Yeah.
don't wait, don't hesitate, because we don't want you to be one of those people that will say, "Boy, if we didn't know." We're telling you,
Yes.
so now you know.
Yes.
Now you know. So
Yeah.
act. And Happy New Year, prosperity,
Fantastic
love,
close out,
and
Madam
peace.
Jackie.
Yes.
Wow, good. Take
Yes.
care. Have a happy new year when it comes. God
Yes.
bless. Madam Jackie, love you. Talk to you in the
Yes.
new year.
Okay.
God bless, guys.
Take
May
care,
that's it.
guys.
Thank you. Mwah!